Lots more Halloween treats in Disney World. Park hours are getting extended, and one Disney theme park is bringing back character meet and greets. It's all coming up today on DFB Guide. Hey everybody, it's AJ from Disney Food Blog. Now, Halloween is in full swing in Disney World, as you guys know, because that's all we're talking about right now. And there are loads more holiday snacks and decor popping up all over the place. This is definitely a snack-heavy news video. We've also got the latest updates from Disneyland, some news on Disney Cruise Line and Aulani, along with some must-have new Minnie Ears. Let's get started. This is super exciting. The Halloween Cavalcades have arrived in Magic Kingdom. Now, we still have a little over a month until it's officially Halloween, but the Magic Kingdom is celebrating with all those new snacks we showed you last week, and now there are new character cavalcades to enjoy, and they are super cute and super fun, and we pretty much loved every single one of them. I'm gonna be honest, kind of started to cry. Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, and Pluto are all cruising around in their Halloween costumes, and we usually get to see those at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, but it's always dark, so you never really get to see the detail on those. It's so fun to see them in the daylight now. And those characters are also accompanied by some cast members also wearing costumes from the annual Halloween party and dancing to the Boo to You song from the party's parade. Oh, and by the way, that was me saying by the by, but almost saying by the way, so it sounded like by the why. By the by, a lot of the Magic Kingdom cast members in merchandise are wearing the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party costumes right now, and they'll be wearing them all the way through till Halloween. So that's really fun to see. Those are some of my favorite costumes all year, so it's really fun to see those in the parks right now. All right, next cavalcade, Pooh and friends are also sporting some Halloween costumes in their cavalcade, while Chip and Dale are still floating around Tom Sawyer Island with costumes as well. Now, Chip and Dale, I think, are skeletons, but they also have capes. So we're kind of like, are they skeletons? Are they vampires? What are they? We're pretty sure they're skeletons, though. There's also a villains cavalcade led by Gaston, featuring the Queen of Hearts, Captain Hook, Bowler Hat Guy, Jafar, Maleficent, and the Evil Queen. We later spotted the Big Bad Wolf too, so it seems they may swap out or add characters depending on the day. And most exciting is the Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween Cavalcade. This is Jack and Sally, and of course they usually draw super long lines during the Halloween party. Like, you have to get in line for Jack and Sally as soon as you arrive, and you may get lucky enough to see them before you leave. So it's really awesome that they have their own cavalcade. The Villains and Nightmare Before Christmas cavalcades aren't happening every day, and Disney hasn't released an official schedule, so follow us over on DisneyFoodBlog.com as we continue to visit the park and find out just how often these special experiences are happening. But the other cavalcades are absolutely happening, and most of those characters are in Halloween costumes, so it's fun to see. And of course, all of the Halloween decor is up around Magic Kingdom, and everyone of any age is welcome to wear a costume in Magic Kingdom right now, so long as they follow Disney's costume guidelines for special events. So while there's no official Halloween party, you can definitely still celebrate the season at Disney World. Wear your costume during the day until Halloween. The one piece of decor that's not there right now, unfortunately, are those scarecrows that usually are in Town Square. They're not there this year, and I don't think they're coming this year, so that's kind of sad because I love to see those guys every year, but they won't be there this year. But all the other Halloween decor is up. Okay, big news. Disney's water parks will remain closed into March. I know this is big news for a lot of you because I get a lot of direct messages and emails asking about the water parks, and we finally have an answer. Disney World announced that they plan to reopen Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach on March 7th, 2021, meaning the two water parks will have been closed for nearly an entire year. Now, that date could change. That's what they're saying right now, but it's pending government approvals that they're allowed to open those parks. Platinum Plus annual pass holders with water park access are going to be receiving a partial refund, and the refund amount will be calculated based on the price difference of the Platinum Plus and the Platinum Pass, and prorated by the number of days left on your pass prior to water park opening, unquote. Sorry, I have to quote and unquote some of this stuff because I want to make sure you know this is exactly what Disney's saying. So check your email or the Disney annual pass holder website for more information on those refunds. Okay, so Disney World has extended park hours beginning in November. Both Magic Kingdom and Epcot will have extended park hours. From November 6th on, Magic Kingdom's going to be open 1 extra hour, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And starting November 27th, the same day that Festival of the Holidays begins, Epcot's hours are going to shift to 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. As of now, Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom hours are going to stay the same, but we're going to keep an eye on that, and you should always keep an eye on park hours. Next weekend, park hours were just extended a bit too. Both Epcot and Animal Kingdom will be closing 1 hour later on September 26th. So this is something that changes pretty regularly, you guys. We're actually putting together a video where I'm going to talk about that these park hours are movable. They are very much changing. So keep an eye on park hours if you're headed to Disney World soon. All right, menus have been released for the Swan and Dolphin Sip, Savor, and Stay Saturdays. This is a modified version of the Swan and Dolphin Food and Wine Classic that happens every year, and we're super excited that they're able to bring back this event in some capacity. They've just released the menus for the first 2 weekends, which runs all the way through October 24th. Tonight's event features all things bubbly with food pairings like duck confit and scallops, and next Saturday you're going to see craft beers along with poutine and Wagyu Sloppy Joes, which are returning and super good. Tickets are available as one-night hotel packages starting at $295 for 2 adults, and the event is taking place every Saturday through October 24th, like we said. So if you're in Orlando, if you are in Florida and can drive over, this is a great event and definitely something that you should head over to if you like great food. All right, Tron coaster. We've got a construction milestone. We're hitting a lot of construction milestones lately in Disney World, I think. Construction is, of course, still ongoing on the upcoming Tron coaster in Magic Kingdom. I'm so excited to ride this. I've never been to Shanghai, so I haven't ridden it in Shanghai, and I would love to. The first of nearly 4 canopy pieces, though, was installed this past week, and these pieces will create that awesome waved color-changing canopy thing that the ride will race under. Kind of looks like a big cloud. The Tron coaster is still expected to open in 2021, so everybody cross your fingers. That would be super exciting. And the Carnival games have reopened in Animal Kingdom. I know you guys were real concerned about this. Over in Dinoland USA and Animal Kingdom, a few of those Carnival games are back, so now you can spend a ton of money to win a small plush toy, just like you always dreamed that you could. So you can try your hand over there at Comet Tossers or Bronto Scores to win some plush prizes. And FYI, the prizes are new. They are super cute now. You know, you used to get just sort of generic dinosaurs, and now you actually have branded Dinoland dinosaurs. I think there's a dinosaur, like I think there's a Stegosaurus or something that's branded from Dinosaur the Ride. And then you've got Mickey and Minnie as well. So they're actually super cute, these new toys. So tickets are $5 per game. It's a little steep and pricey. And of course, there's plenty of sanitation procedures in place to keep you safe while you play. They don't, they clean all of the comets after you throw them and stuff like that. These are fun games, but if you have little kids, you will drop a bunch of money on these. Okay, we've got an update on Disneyland. Okay, we're all eagerly awaiting news, of course, on just when Disneyland might be reopening. And though we don't have anything official, it seems that we may be getting some new details soon. So everybody cross your fingers. Following calls for action from both the Anaheim mayor and Disneyland president, California Governor Gavin Newsom noted in a press conference, quote, "We will be making announcements soon as it relates to theme parks and amusement parks," unquote. Now, it's not too much to go on, we know, but Disneyland is definitely preparing for their eventual reopening as more signage is appearing at the resort, and it seems that they're preparing the former parking lot tram path to allow for pedestrian traffic. We also spotted a sign noting that reservations are required to enter the theme parks, so that indicates Disneyland is still planning to use a similar park pass system to what Disney World has in place right now. So all our Disneyland viewers, we are keeping an eye on this situation. We know how desperately you want to get back in there. We want to get back in there too. So hang tight. They are definitely pushing for an answer on this. All right, also in Disneyland, resorts are only accepting reservations now starting in mid-October. So the hotels at Disneyland have been pushing the dates back over and over again, and now the first date you can book at Disneyland is October 16th. Now, these dates keep changing, so that doesn't mean that Disneyland will open October 16th, just that you can't book a hotel before that date. All right, there's a new Star Wars trading post that has opened in downtown Disney. The Star Wars trading post popped up in the spot that used to hold the Wonderground Gallery, and it does seem that the Wonderground Gallery is gone for good. They've added some Galaxy's Edge style theming to the store where you can buy many of the items you can buy in Galaxy's Edge, including legacy lightsabers, plushes, costumes, and other memorabilia. And Sprinkles has reopened in Disneyland. Sprinkles Cupcakes opened its doors just in time for Disneylanders to grab some of those September seasonal flavors like Cracker Jack and Pumpkin Spice. All right, Disney Cruise Line suspends departures through mid-December. The website has been officially updated to reflect that all the departures have been temporarily suspended through at least December 6th, and this includes sailings on the Disney Fantasy, which are canceled through December 6th, sailings on the Disney Dream and Disney Wonder, which are canceled through December 11th, and sailings on the Disney Magic, which are canceled through December 12th. Disney continues to, quote, refine health and safety protocols for their return to service, and as they await direction from the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, Disney Cruise Line has decided to extend its temporary suspension of new sailings. Guests now have the flexibility to change their sail date up to 15 days before departure if they book a cruise by October 31st, 2020 for sailings through May of 2021. And we've got a little more bad news about Disney Cruise Line. The new Disney Wish ship is officially delayed. The original completion date was January 2022 for the 5th cruise ship, the Disney Wish, and currently Disney is in negotiations and discussions with the shipyard to finalize the new dates, and will announce all the details, including the release date for that new ship, when everything is finalized. Now, heading over to Aulani, they are canceling reservations through mid-October, so the Hawaiian resort, Aulani, remains with no opening date. Reservations at Aulani through October 17th are canceled at this time. Guests who have a vacation to Aulani booked during the closure period can cancel their room reservations, and Disney will waive any Disney-imposed room reservation cancellation penalties. We'll be keeping an eye out for a reopening date, so follow along with us by signing up for that newsletter. And Adventures by Disney has extended their date change policy. Most ABD adventures have been suspended through November 30th, 2020, and trips beyond that point are still being evaluated. Because of that, Disney has a temporary date change policy in place that allows guests to change their reservations and receive 100% credit towards a future trip that has now been extended through December 31st. Guests currently booked on trips from December 1st, 2020 through February 28th, 2021 will receive an automatically extended final payment date, and final payments will be due 90 days before their departure date. Now we've got some new attractions opening in Tokyo Disneyland soon. Tokyo Disneyland's park closures meant that some new attraction openings would be postponed. Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast was intended to open in April, but we've just received word that the new ride officially opens on September 28th. Other expansions will also open on that date, including the Happy Ride with Baymax, the Big Pop, and Minnie's Style Studio. However, the new show Mickey's Magical Music World will open at a later date. And Tokyo Disneyland is resuming character meet and greets. Character meet and greets have come back at Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea starting today, September 19th. The meet and greets will use an entry request system, which can be accessed through the Tokyo Disney Resort app. You can meet Mickey, Donald, Duffy, or Mickey and Minnie together. And Universal Orlando announces 2 Halloween Horror Nights houses. So Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Orlando is canceled, but they are opening 2 haunted houses. One is Universal Monsters, The Bride of Frankenstein Lives, and the other is Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. Annual pass holders were the first to experience the socially distanced houses last night. Universal Orlando is also testing out trick-or-treating, and guests are allowed to come in costume during the Halloween season. All right, restaurant and snack news. This is awesome news. Mobile order comes to table service restaurants. So the My Disney Experience app has released a new feature that will let you order to-go food from table service or sit-down restaurants around Disney World. This is something we've been hoping for the longest time. So this is a really big benefit that's sort of coming out of the horrible things that are happening in the world today. The new option works a lot like mobile order right now at a quick service restaurant. You select an arrival window, select your items through the in-app menu, and the biggest difference is that these meals are made to order, so the wait time could be a little bit longer. So far, Sanaa at Animal Kingdom Lodge is the only restaurant we've seen available, so that means you can get that bread service with the amazing sauces or dips along with it, which is awesome. But we do expect this to expand to more restaurants soon. So there's a new Epcot Festival booth as well that has finally opened. We've been waiting for those additional booths marked coming fall 2020 to open for Epcot's Food and Wine Festival, and finally one of them has, and it's really, I'm not gonna lie, this is the best one. I'm so glad this is open now. It's Flavors from Fire, and they open serving up some punny names as the booth is hosted by the NFL on ESPN this year. So that corned beef dish, which is the best thing ever and probably one of my favorite things to eat at Food and Wine. It's been around for a few years now. And the chimichurri steak dish, that one's back as well. And the swine brine, which is a twist on an old fashioned and actually has a piggy wing in it. They have all returned. Plus there's a new s'more whoopie pie. So you can see the full reviews over on DisneyFoodblog.com. Narcosis is now accepting reservations. You guys know Narcosis is a signature restaurant in Grand Floridian, which I think at this point all the NBA have left the Grand Floridian, so that's why they're kind of opening this stuff back up. And so now Narcosis at the Grand Floridian is accepting reservations for dates starting September 20th. And Hollywood Scoops has reopened. Hollywood Scoops on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood Studios has reopened. And the menu is a bit smaller at the moment. You can't get that awesome apple pie sundae anymore, but you can still get hand-scooped ice cream, which is super exciting to have back in the park. More Halloween treats are coming to Disney World. They released a full list of even more Halloween treats. Headed to Disney Springs, you can see the full list over at DisneyFoodblog.com, but we've already tried quite a few of them, so we've got all the reviews. Gasparilla Island Grill has new Halloween treats as well. The Fall Flavors Cupcake is delicious and so pretty. It's basically a cinnamon spiced cupcake topped with a sugar pumpkin and maple buttercream, and it's filled with apple pie filling, which is the best. And it's a really good cupcake. So if you happen to be headed over to Grand Floridian, definitely grab this one. It's $5.99. The Churro Eclair has also returned to Gasparilla Island Grill. It takes that classic eclair pastry and fills it with cinnamon mousse for a flavor that resembles that famous fried dough rolled in cinnamon and sugar. By the way, my kid and I made our own churros last week, and just FYI, we tried them in the air fryer and they were horrible, so we had to go with oil. Let me know in the comments if you guys have tried both air fryer and oil-based churros. Let us know what you guys like best. And if you have tips on how to make good churros in an air fryer, let me know those too. Now, this one is $5.49, but be warned, it is a lot of cinnamon. So if you're not a big cinnamon fan, Churro Eclair, probably not for you. The Grand Floridian has also debuted 3 new non-alcoholic drinks for $4.99 each. The Spice Fall Apple tastes like a non-alcoholic Moscow Mule. Take a Chance blends Granny Smith apple flavors and Sprite. And Shadow of the Moon tasted almost like a candy apple. It was basically the Take a Chance drink with some added caramel and cinnamon. And there's new pumpkin stuff over at the Riviera Resort. So if you go to Le Petite Cafe, they've got the cutest pumpkin mousse treat. And it's actually pumpkin mousse and pumpkin cheesecake and an autumn spiced sable. They call it a sable cookie, which I don't know what that is, but it basically was kind of like gingerbread. And this was really good. Even if you're not a super big pumpkin fan, you might still like it, because we had a taste tester that wasn't a big pumpkin fan, and she was like, wait, do I like pumpkin now? So this one might be good if you're not a big pumpkin fan. They also have a new pumpkin drink, which is a frozen blend of cold brew coffee, their house-made pumpkin puree, and fall spices topped with cinnamon whipped cream and caramel crisp pearls, which is basically dessert in a cup. This one's $5.99, and both of these are available until November 28th. Over in L'Artisan in Epcot's France Pavilion, they've got a brand new drink you need to see as well. This is what they're calling the Pumpkin Spice Ice Cream Mactini, which is a martini featuring 1 scoop of pumpkin spice ice cream, a pumpkin spice macaron, and a shot of spiced rum, topped with caramel drizzle for $12.25. So wait for the ice cream to melt a bit so you're not taking a straight shot of rum. This one was really good though. Okay, we got more snacks for you. Ready for some more snacks? We got some brand new ones and we have some returning ones. So let's dive in. First up, that candy corn cupcake. So you guys know the cupcakes that are at the confectionery, and they have them at Bayview Gifts at the Contemporary, and they have them at like Storybook Treats, and over at the Screen Door General Store on Disney World's Boardwalk. Those are kind of the standard Disney cupcakes, and they've gotten their Halloween makeover. So there are 2 versions available. Candy Corn Mini features a chocolate cupcake base, while Candy Corn Mickey is vanilla. Both have the same tricolor icing and chocolate ears, but Minnie's comes with a little chocolate bow as well. They also have a spiced pumpkin version that's being sold at the confectionery in Magic Kingdom, so you can check that one out as well. It's pretty standard. We got it last year. I mean, it's good. It's fine. It's a good cupcake. So if you're looking for a pumpkin spice cupcake thing, then that'll be a good one for you. So these are super cute, good Halloween design, $5.19. Disney Springs has those new fall treats we mentioned. So let's dive into those. Amorette's has a gorgeous new Petite Cake that looks like a black candle with little pumpkins on the side, and the inside is chiffon cake and cookies and cream mousse. It's very rich. Super yummy. That one's $18 and definitely shareable. So, I mean, don't think that you have to eat that whole cake by yourself for $18. Like, get it and share it with your family. And they also have the pumpkin mini mousse, which is a carrot cake with pumpkin mousse and marshmallow mousse for $9. You can add a pumpkin creme brulee to your tray for $7. The ganachery has more gorgeous treats like the mini Frankenstein pinata filled with marshmallow treats for $28. Mini chocolate skulls filled with caramel, which I've never had and I always want to try because they always look so good. They're filled with a caramel ganache, which I think is kind of a chocolate and caramel, but they always look so good. Anyway, those are $15, and then a pumpkin spice ganache square as well. Aristocrepes has debuted some Oogie Boogie inspired treats. The Oogie Boogie Worms and Dirt Sundae comes with your choice of ice cream layered with chocolate cookie dust, gummy worms, and green whipped cream, which is a cute customizable dessert, great for the kids, $4.99. They also have a new boozy drink, which is for mom and dad. Bug Juice is a mixture of Absolute Vodka, Midori, Chambord, Bull's Blue Curacao, of course, what Disney drink doesn't have blue curacao, sweet and sour, and cranberry juice, which of course also comes with gummy worms. This one's $14. The Oktoberfest poutine has returned to the daily poutine. It comes with a base of fries topped with cheese curds, stout gravy, bratwurst, and sauerkraut. It's a huge portion, a great shareable snack for $9.99. That one's been around for the past couple of years, and we're excited it's back. Sunshine Churros has released 3 new flavors, plus a returning favorite. We are so excited to tell you that the Thin Mint Churro has finally returned. We have a inside joke here at DFB that every time we go to Sunshine Churros, we always ask about the Thin Mint Churro because they always say it's coming next week, and it's never coming next week. But it was actually there this time. We were so excited. So that one's back. It tastes just like a Thin Mint with the added mint icing. And the Strawberry Cheesecake Churro comes with a side of frosting to dip. The Apple Pie Churro tasted more like a regular churro since it's mostly cinnamon sugar flavors, and it didn't really come with any frosting for dipping, so you didn't get a whole lot of apple from that. The Pumpkin Spice Churro has also returned this year with all its autumnal spices and some frosting. So you can get the Pumpkin Spice, Strawberry Cheesecake, or Thin Mint Churro for $6.95 each, or pick up the Apple Pie Churro for $5.95. All right, let's talk about Lume Treats. If you're not in the mood for pumpkin spice or candy corn, stop by the Polynesian for a full Olumel makeover. Olumel is a friend of Duffy the Bear and is typically only found at Aulani, but he's traveling and bringing snacks, obviously, because Aulani is closed, right? Makes sense. At Pineapple Lanai, you can get an Olumel Dole Whip, which is lime soft serve topped with a white chocolate Olu, crispy pearls, edible flowers, and glitter for $4.99. Or inside at Captain Cook's, you can get an Olumel Cupcake, which is a chocolate cupcake base filled with coconut mousse and topped with a white chocolate Olu and crispy pearls for $5.99. This one is mostly a classic cupcake, but that coconut mousse is really, really good. So if you're a fan of coconut, grab it. By the way, it's not quite showing up on mobile order yet, so you can order the Aloha Cupcake or the Moana Cupcake and just ask for it to be swapped out to the seasonal one when you pick it up. There's also plenty of Olumel merchandise to be had at Polynesian, so if you are a fan of that little turtle, you can just go to town at the Polynesian right now. Everything that can be made, Olu is. All right, merchandise news. Frosted Berry Minnie Ears. Yes, I made up that name. People are also calling it different names. Disney doesn't officially say what the color is, so I'm calling it Frosted Berry. And we found these at Disney Springs last week, but we've seen it pop up in other parks as well. You can find them both in Disneyland and Disney World. So I guess it is at Downtown Disney. It's at Downtown Disney and Disneyland and several parks and Disney Springs in Disney World. These are kind of a deep Merlot color. They have sequined ears and a velvet bow. $29.99. We also found some new leopard ears at Island Mercantile and Animal Kingdom. These guys are sequined ears with a black bow, also $29.99. And we found some brand new Midnight Magic Minnie Ears. These are the newest ears. We just spotted them in Disney Springs and Epcot yesterday. The bow is a shiny plum fabric covered in little stars, and the ears are a dark iridescent sparkle. These are also $29.99. Food and Wine Festival Spirit Jersey and ears, brand new ones, are here. The ears are wine-colored sequin ears that have a cork patterned bow and weird, I'm gonna say it, weird plastic grapes on them. I don't love the grapes. I'm not gonna lie. They kind of look like fake grapes that your grandma had on her dining room table. So if you like the grapes, let me know in the comments. There we go. That's all I'm going to say about the grapes. Now, the headband is embroidered on the side with Epcot International Food and Wine Festival 2020. So if you want to commemorate this super weird food and wine festival that's going on right now, you can do that for $29.99. And there's also a new salmon colored spirit jersey featuring Chef Minnie as the Queen of Cuisine for $69.99. Now we've got more new Crocs for you because it's not a latest news video without new Crocs. Mickey and Minnie Crocs are here. They were spotted in Disneyland, and these feature tons of Mickey and Disneyland icons like Space Mountain, an enchanted tiki bird, and Mickey's yellow shoes. The Minnie Youth Crocs have Minnie icon, her shoes, her bow, and her gloves, and of course polka dots. Both are $49.99. Now for adults, there's a pair of shiny silver Crocs with baby Yoda on them that we spotted in World of Disney. These are $54.99. So if you love Crocs and you love baby Yoda, you just won the lottery. There we go. There's a new neon Loungefly bag at Disney Style. Well, it's not really there anymore because it keeps selling out. It is flying off the shelves, but it's super cute. $75, covered in neon icons of our favorite rides and park snacks. We're keeping an eye out for where it might pop up, but this one is definitely popular. So if you want it and you see it, you got to buy it. And the Minnie Main Attraction Haunted Mansion Collection. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is so great. I love it. We got a little preview of this one, which features Madame Leota's spooky color scheme. We'll keep you posted on when you can sign up for a merch pass for these items on Shop Disney. And of course, we'll let you know if the items arrive in the parks like they seem to be doing. Like Big Thunder Mountain stuff showed up this week. Over in Sir Mickey's last week, Dumbo stuff showed up in Sir Mickey's. So if you're not getting a merch pass and you happen to be going to Magic Kingdom, definitely check Sir Mickey's. All right, and DFB masks and tees, we got to do a little bit of promo here because we have some brand new t-shirts in our DFB store. If you look at the little shelf right below this video, you can see a bunch of our DFB store stuff over on Teespring. We just put 6 brand new tees in. One of them actually talks about plastic cheese, so if you love plastic cheese like me, you gotta go grab that one. And we have brand new face masks as well. We have Disney princess inspired face masks that I think you're gonna love. So if you haven't bought any of our face masks or our t-shirts, go check them out. And you can always use code NEWMASK to get 10% off. All right, you guys, there's the latest news for right now. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for watching. We try to bring you all the details, all the updates. Stay tuned. And if you want to know everything that's happening every day, go ahead and sign up for our newsletter. Our Disney Food Blog newsletter has all the stuff in your inbox as quickly as it happens. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.